aí galerinha do YouTube, aqui quem fala é o William, agora como não jogar com o William Portal 2, meu primeiro vídeo sozinho de como não jogar com o William. É isso aí, Portal 2, eu já tinha começado a jogar, mas vou começar outro jogo. Primeira fase. Bom, essa vai ser a primeira série do canal de Portal. É um jogo que precisa um pouco de lógica, avá. É a sequência de um jogo de sucesso da Valve, muito foda.
In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
Bom, aqui é o tutorial de sempre, bem idiota, olhar pra cima, olhar pra baixo.
Look down at the floor.
Nossa, olhar pro chão, uau.
Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical
Olha,
and mental wellness
ginástica de quando você acorda, olha que da hora.
There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it.
Uau,
This
meu Deus.
is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
Oh my god,
You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music.
Musiquinha clássica.
Good. Now please return to your bed.
Vou dormir um pouco. Oh my god, que é esse barulho? É esse?
We have been in suspension for 9.
Opa, bugou.
Hello? Anyone in there?
Que é animal de puta?
Oh God, you look good. Looking
Oi.
good actually. Are you
Beleza?
okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Tá bom,
Prepare.
tem que
It's all
evacuar, mas
safe.
super calma,
It's all
vai.
fine, all right?
Isso,
Don't
vai.
move. I'm gonna get us out of here.
Vai, bolinha, vai.
You might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
Oh my god, que é isso?
You all right down there?
We are
Can you hear me?
experiencing technical
Hello?
difficulties. Ou seja, tamo fudido. Aí voltou a bolinha
Most
azul.
test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed,
Nossa,
all right?
tomei coisa no
Although if
cérebro
you
agora.
do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes.
Yes.
Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple.
Apple.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
Falou.
All reactor core safeguards are now
Agora
non-functional.
fudeu.
Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Oh my god, que é isso?
To you, but I'm in pretty hot
Oh my
water.
god!
How you doing down
Ah,
there?
que é isso?
Still holding
Meu Deus
on?
do céu! Ai,
The reserve power ran out. So of course the whole relaxation centre starts waking up the bloody test subject.
Ai, meu Deus!
Hold on, this is a bit tricky.
Cala a boca, seu
And of course,
carinha.
nobody tells me anything.
Ai,
Nobody
meu
tells me
Deus,
anything.
corre.
Why should
Ai,
I
meu
be
Deus do
getting
céu!
informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see?
Ah, quero pular logo daqui.
Am I gonna make it
Para de
through?
falar.
Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here.
Tá, da hora.
Okay, I just
Ah,
gotta
deixa eu pular, né,
concentrate.
seu animal?
And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, no, I hear that one. Okay, listen, we should get our stories straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
Vai! Vamos pular! Vai, animal, vamos
Good
pular.
news. That is not a docking station.
Okay.
So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on.
Destrói logo no quarto de uma vez, vai.
Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes, but don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Ah, destruiu tudo, vai. Pula! Ai, cai no vidro.
Hello. And
Nossa, é
again,
igualzinho a
welcome to
primeira
the
fase.
Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We
Agora
are
vai
currently
falar, vai criar um
experiencing
portal pra
technical
mim.
difficulties due to circumstances of potentially
tem um
apocalyptic
rádio.
significance beyond our
Uhul,
control.
rádio!
However, thanks to
É.
emergency testing protocols,
Tem
testing
uns
can
negócios
continue.
aqui.
These
Yeah,
pre-recorded
yeah,
messages will
yeah.
provide
Tá
instructional
na
and
privada, o
motivational
rádio.
support so that science can still be done, even in
Toma-
the event
toma
of
na privada.
environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse.
Pera aí.
The portal will open and emergency
Na
testing will
privada!
begin
Não
in
cabe
3,
na privada. É.
2,
Eu vou colocar essa bosta na privada. Na privada. Aê, Kobe! É que não entrou direito. Aê, olha que como eu sou linda! Pera aí. Olha como eu sou linda, gente. Aqui, ó. Uma coisinha amarela. Olha como eu sou linda, gente. Ah, vai, vamos jogar.
Cube and
Vai dar meu
button-based testing
cubinho,
remains an
cubinhos,
important
cubinhos.
tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and
Nossa,
button-based
tudo
testing
fudido
cause this
aqui, velho.
emergency, don't worry.
Tá, o
The odds of
elevadorzinho
this
desse é muito
happening
mais da hora que
twice
o
are
do-
very slim.
Uhul!
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples.
Cala a boca.
You are simply experiencing a rare reaction
Tá,
in which the
faz
material
um-
emancipation grill may have emancipated the
É, vamos
earpiece
apertar um botão
inside your
aqui e
head.
criar um portal. Vai apertar outro botão aqui e criar um portal. Agora eu não sei qual que eu tenho que ir primeiro. É, aquele lá primeiro. Pra pegar o cubinho. Cubinhos. Vamos pegar os cubinhos. Agora vamos jogar os cubinhos aqui. Cubinhos. Pôr os cubinhos. Pô, as primeiras fases são muito fáceis, não tem nem graça. Outro portal. Eba.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An
Legal.
Aperture Science Reintegration
Ah,
Associate
toma no
will
cu,
revive you for an
mal.
interview. when
Aperte
society
do
has
mal,
been
do
rebuilt.
mal. Seu merda.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason,
Opa, bugou tudo. Vamos jogar. Ah, desculpa aí que eu tô meio resfriado.
You made it!
Ah, apareceu o
Should be
olhinho
a
azul.
portal device on that podium over there.
Beleza.
Can't see it though. Maybe it fell
Corre, tiozão, pega! Ah, caiu tudo, seus filha da puta.
Hello? Can you see the
Cadê a arma? Ah, vamos mergulhar nessa água de merda
Also,
aqui.
are you alive? If that's important, should have asked that first.
Eu tô vivo. Aqui achei outra arma.
I'm gonna work on the assumption that you're still alive and still
Arma verde, arma azul, arma verde. Ai, eu daltônico agora.
and assuming
Vamos
I can
subir
locate
aqui.
your dead body,
Cala a boca.
I'll bury you.
Isso é muito
Alright?
chato, velho.
Brilliant. Go team! See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
Da hora.
some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the laws of
Dificuldade
robotics.
desse teste
to
mesmo.
share.
Olha quanto
Good.
cubinho, ó.
If you
É
feel that
lixo.
lethal military android has not respected your rights
Ou
as
ser
detailed in the
levado
laws
como
of
lixo, olha
robotics,
que da hora.
please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork. This next test is very dangerous. To
Nossa,
help you
meu
remain
Deus,
tranquil
foi bem
in the
legal,
face of
ó.
almost certain death. Smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
É como eu sou foda, gente. De uma vez. Sério, eu nunca tinha feito isso. Sério, nunca. Que da hora. Opa, a musiquinha parou. Teste 4, vamos lá. Tá, tô aqui em cima agora. Agora vem pra cá, pega cubinhos. E põe o cubinho. Agora vamos pegar outros cubinhos. Outro cubinho está aqui. Agora vamos lá. Cubinhos. Nossa, esse é muito fácil.
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Tá, agora era mó da hora. Vai criar um portal ali. Uhul! Quebrou o vidro, gente. Tá, agora vai começar a ficar capetoso. Dá uma olhada nisso, velho. Dá uma olhada nessa porra. Olha isso, Unreason. Um monte de equação aqui, de merda. Olha isso, velho. Uhul! Tem uns vidros quebrados aqui. Tá, eu vou na parte que não é tão capetosa.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other
Nossa,
objects from
fireballs,
space,
olha que
please avoid
foda.
unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Nossa, o cara... Tá, cadê o cubinho? Não lembro dessa fase mais. Ah, tem um cubinho ali. Não é ali. Tadã! Ei, abri a escadinha. Agora vamos apertar botão. Uhul! Ah, caiu. Ah, meu Deus do céu, é verdade. Tem que apertar isso aqui. É, o cubinho não caiu. Vamos lá pegar o cubinho aqui, não caiu.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts. This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
Cala a boca. Tá, essa fase é meio dificinha, mas dá pra passar. Na verdade nem lembro mais como passar. Ah, beleza. Tem que criar um portal aqui, eu vou ter que cair. Olha que da hora, ó. Uhul! É isso. Pronto, agora venho aqui. Agora eu vou com cubinhos. Vocês vão ver como eu vou com cubinhos. Olha que da hora. Cubinhos!
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Tá, agora já fica mais difícil. Olha a música, capirota. Olha a música, capirota. Dá uma olhada na música, velho. Tá, o que eu faço agora? Vamos ver. Não sei. Vou deixar o cubinho ali e vou subir. Tá, vou cortar o assim. Uhul. Tá, e agora? Não, não quero voar, velho. Cara idiota. Cadê meu cubo agora? Ah, tá. Saquei. Vamos lá. Uhul. Pegar cubinhos. Vamos colocar cubinhos. Ei, vai subir uma coisa aqui. Tá, agora o que eu tenho que fazer? Coloquei um portal ali em cima. Tem que ir ali, né? Mas beleza. Dá pra ir daqui. Uau! Nossa, fui do lado errado. Ah, eu não acredito, velho. Uhul! É, agora tá muito baixo. Agora não tá indo, velho. Olha como sou esperto, olha, gente. É, vou daqui que é mais maior de bom. E foi!
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Nossa!
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Hey! Oi, oi! I'm up here!
Cadê o cara? Cadê você, tiozão? Ah, ali, oi.
Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun! Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day? Brilliant!
Oi.
Okay, listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy.
Tá,
They
vai,
told
se joga
me
logo.
never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail,
Eu sei, cara, mas você vai
or I
morrer
would
se você
die.
cair.
But we're out of options here, so get ready to catch me, all right? On the off
vai.
chance that I'm not
Vai,
dead
segura
the
você.
moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready?
3,
1,
2.
2, 3.
Três.
That's high. It's too high, isn't it? Really, that. All right,
Ai,
going
que
on 3 just gives you
dificuldade.
too much time to think about it. Let's
Vai, joga,
go
joga.
on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch out. I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
Você viu que chique, velho? Não tá morto,
Plug me into
não.
that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
Ai, que foda. Agora ele vai cagar no
Yeah, I
negócio.
can't do it if you're
É,
watching.
ele tem força de cu.
Seriously,
vai,
I'm not
vai,
joking.
Vai,
Could you
vai,
just turn
vai.
around for a second?
Aí vamos virar, vamos ficar olhando um pouquinho assim.
Alright,
Força
you
de
can turn
cu.
Bam! Secret panel.
Eba!
While your back was turned, and off we go. Look at this!
Ah,
Go
parte
around to tell us where to
capitosa.
go.
Vamos ver.
Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Hold on though, where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail actually.
Tá, o que é esse capiroto aqui?
Yes, hello, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do.
Tá,
No,
tá bom,
thanks,
tá bom.
we're good. Appreciate it.
Obrigado, obrigado. Obrigado. Ah, a porta é diferente, aí. Aperta o mão. Vai.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber, and she will probably kill us if she's awake. If you want to just call it quits, and we could just sit here forever, that's an option. Option A, sit here, do nothing. Option B, go through there, and if she's alive, she'll almost certainly kill us.
Beleza, se ela estiver viva, ela vai me matar. Se ela não tiver, sorte minha.
Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over it. She's off. All fine. Oh,
Eba, graças a Deus, agora. Ai, Deus está.
there she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly.
Ai, que da hora.
Copromaniac. Do you know who ended up? Taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed either. Apparently, this human escaped, and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened, and then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. Don't touch him.
Vai, vamos descer.
Okay, down these stairs.
Tá, e agora o que eu
Jump!
vou fazer?
This, actually, look at it. That's quite.
Ah!
Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's tremendous. I just looked down. I do not recommend it.
Cara,
Just
você
done
não
it
vai
again.
calma. Não vou te matar. Quer dizer,
This is the main breaker room.
vai, força de
Look for a
cu,
switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, all right? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't.
Já entendi que
You
eu não
understand?
tenho que tocar em nada.
Can
Cala
you
a
see
boca.
it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on.
Força de cu. Vai.
Let there be
Vai,
light.
caga,
That's
vai. Força de cu.
God. He's quoting God.
Oh, demais.
Turning.
Agora é hora da merda,
Ominous.
agora é hora da
But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up.
Ai, meu Deus.
Now, escape pod. It's moving up.
Oh, filha da
No,
puta,
don't worry,
ele
don't worry. I've got
cortou.
it. This should slow it down. No,
Sabe o
let's
que você tá
go
fazendo,
faster.
seu animal de teta? Você sabe o que você tá fazendo?
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking.
Eu
I
sei.
still stop.
Acordou a Glado, seu filho da puta.
There's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just not a problem.
Ó, o filho da puta crescendo aqui, velho.
A,
É o capiroto. Ah, meu Deus do céu, é o capiroto que nasceu. É a Glado que nasceu, meu Deus do céu. Ai, que merda. Ah! Oh, meu Deus. Ai, meu Deus do céu, o que eu vou fazer, o que eu vou fazer? Não faça nada.
It's you.
Olha,
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've
matei
been
você.
really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
Did what?
Ai, meu Deus. Assassinei a Glado.
Oh no!
Ai, meu Deus do céu. Ai, meu Deus do céu.
No!
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science.
Olha o capiroto falando, hein.
I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really.
Ai, meu Deus, do incinerador não! O incinerador não!
There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
Oi, meu Deus do céu. Oh my god. Vai matar essa porra aí, né?
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me.
Ai, meu
that
Deus do
didn't get
céu, tô na sala do
completely
incinerador. O que
burned
eu vou
when you
fazer
threw them
agora?
down here. The
Tá, eu
dual
não sei o
portal
que eu
to
faço. Ah, é
life
que
should
morri.
be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start. Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times.
Vamos procurar minha portal gun aqui, que ela mandou. Só que onde eu vou agora? Eu vou aqui. Ah, de portal. Não, minha arma de portal não. Essa aqui era mais de um. Ah, o cubinho do amor do outro jogo. Ah, o Android! Vem aqui, Android, vem. Eu vou pegar você. Uhul! Android do capeta. Ai, meu Deus, onde eu tô?
There.
Achei minha arma.
Hold on. There. Good. You have a dual portal device.
Eba,
There should be a way
portal.
back to the testing area up ahead. Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our
Ai, meu
only
Deus do
chance
céu.
to talk.
Ai, meu Deus do céu, ai, meu Deus do céu. Vamos passar aqui, né? Tá, já tô aqui. E agora? O que eu vou fazer?
Here, let me get that for you. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me.
Tá, fui pro 19 do nada, velho.
I'll just move that out of the way for you. This place really is a wreck.
Tá querendo me matar, né? Eu conheço você, Glado. Você tá querendo me matar. Porque você já quis me
And now I'm
matar.
on to all your little tricks.
Conheço, Glado.
So there's nothing to stop us from testing. for the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
Bom, então o vídeo fica por aqui. Eu vou esperar jogar um capítulo por dia. Mais
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, it's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you
então é
perform
isso.
this
Se gostou,
first simple test, which involves deadly
compartilhe com
lasers
seus
and how
amigos.
test subjects react when locked
E
in a
inscreva-se
room
no
with
canal.
deadly lasers.
E assista mais de uma vez, por favor. A gente está precisando de views, muitos views. Então, é isso aí. Muito obrigado por assistir. Falou.